Hi, my name's Sarah and I've been working at Preggi Central for 7 years, specialising in bra fitting. So today what we're going to do is we're going to go through some of the tips to help you get the best fitting bra possible from your home. Obviously, ideally, if you live anywhere close to Preggi Central in Seaford, we would like you to come in so you can have a personalised fitting. However, that's not always possible. So what this video is about is trying to give you the best value for money and enabling you to get the best fitting bra throughout your pregnancy. Also to make sure that your breasts are well looked after throughout everyday life, also sleeping, and when your milk first comes in after having the baby. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'll introduce Kelly.
Hello.
She's our lovely model for today. So here we've got a bra that has been fitted correctly. Kelly is, how many weeks are you?
31.
Kelly is 31 weeks pregnant, so she's well into her third trimester and in the home stretch. Yay! What we're going to go through now is how to fit the cup. So this is what we were talking about before. If we were to fit Kelly and make sure that she had enough room to fit a fist in there, she would not be getting the support that she needs to hold her breasts up. So it is important that you have a little bit of room for growth, and we have got some room through there, which is fantastic, and that will allow for her growth. There's not going to be a great deal of growth in this last trimester. One thing you need to watch out for when you're fitting a new bra at home, if your breasts are still very tender and you're getting any pins and needles, that means that you're about to have another little growth spurt. So you need to be aware of this. However, if your breasts have calmed down and they're not quite as sensitive as they used to be in the first trimester, you should be fairly safe. Once again, there is no golden rules. There is no normal with breasts and breastfeeding and pregnancy. However, that is a rule that we have been able to stick fairly close to. So yes, we will need to have a little bit of room through there. We don't need to allow for Kelly's milk to come in. We're going to be talking about that a little bit later, and once again, to help save you money, we will be fitting Kelly into a different garment to allow her milk to come in. Okay. Now with the fit of the cup, it is I'll just get you to turn to the side for me, Kelly. It is very important, if you're wearing one of our flexi wires, it is very important that your wire is sitting behind your breast tissue and in line with the start of your armpit. Okay, because we don't want anything putting any pressure on your milk ducts. Flexi wires are perfectly safe throughout pregnancy. However, you need to make sure that they are fitting correctly. Other bras will have a binding, so it will look like there's something in there, but it's just a binding. So once again, you just need to make sure that that's comfortable for you and you're not getting any side boobs spilling out the side. If you are getting that, we need to go into a bigger cup. Okay? Kelly is in her third trimester, currently 31 weeks. Yep. So she's on the home stretch, yay! So we're going to be explaining how we would fit someone for their third trimester. So if you'd like to turn around for me. This is what I was talking about before. So in different stages of our pregnancy, there's usually about 6 hooks for a maternity bra. So in the third stage of our pregnancy, in the third trimester, we want to be on either the outside hook or the second last. There is not a lot of more growth room happening through the third trimester. If anything, it's more about the cheeky little babies getting their feet under our ribs and having a bit of a play, which can make it a little bit uncomfortable through the rib area. So we do want to make sure that there is a little bit of room there, just in case Kelly starts to get uncomfortable, and she can extend the bra out a little bit. If you are in your first trimester, or even early in your second trimester, we would want you in your middle hook there. So this allows for the growth that will happen through your rib area towards the end of your pregnancy or throughout your pregnancy, and also give you room to come back in. And that's very important, to be able to have the space to come back in, as after you've had your baby, the belly takes a while to go away, and your breasts can be quite volatile just after having a baby, but we'll talk about that later. The first change that you will notice will be your ribs. So you will thin out through here, so you need to have that space to come back in through your bras. So now what we're going to talk about is going back to the rib, whether your bra is the right firmness through your ribs. Another quick test that you can do is, Kelly, I'll get you to lift your arms up for me. through here, Kelly's bra is fitting perfectly as it's nice and firm through here. When you lift your arms up, if you can see any bits of breast tissue sticking out the bottom, means it's not firm enough, so we need to re-go through your fitting. Thanks very much for that. So what we're going to talk about now is we've gone through all the fitting processes and we've decided that you've found the right bra for you. What's really important and what we need you to do now is to go and find a top that's nice and tight fitting, regardless of whether you would wear a tight fitting top or not. We need to check your breast shape from the outside. We can put a beautiful bra on and look in the mirror and go, wow, aren't I cute? But at the end of the day, it's how your boobs look on the outside. Okay, so we want to check and make sure you're not East-West or Madonna or something like that. Everyone's always done it. You've bought a bra that you thought was fantastic, you get home, you put your top on, you go, oh my God, what is this? So once again, value for money, we want to make sure we get it right first time. So Kelly's popped on a nice singlet here, and it's giving her lovely definition through here. You can always, regardless of what size you go into, if your bra is fitting correctly, you may have gone up a size in the back and you might have gone up 3 cup sizes in the breast. However, your boobs can look smaller if they're in the right fitting bra. So let's forget about numbers, forget about letters, forget about what size we wear before. It's all about what your boobs look like on the outside. So I hear it time and time again. The girls will freak out about what size bra they're going into. Then we do the t-shirt test. They pop their t-shirt or singlet on and they go, oh my God, I look smaller, I look perkier. We've come in through here because we've got nice definition down here. It makes you look like you've got a nice waistline. It can also elongate you. If your bra is not supporting you properly, you tend to get the good old one boob. So everything sort of blends in together. If you've got a nice bra on, you're going to get the definition through here, like Kelly is. It's going to make us look great.